everyone, this is Doxy Mom and welcome back to my channel. If you haven't done so already, I greatly appreciate if you hit that little red subscribe button. You can ring the bell for notifications, and if you like this video, just give it a thumbs up. Well, Miss Angel and we're going to try to bring you the news in 15 minutes or less. I think she's getting pretty sleepy and she's probably going to go over here and lay down and hopefully not chew on my Bible. I better move this. Okay, now guys, on Monday, and I'm sorry I wasn't with you then, but on Monday, President Trump signed a new U.S.-Japan trade agreement and the U.S.-Japan digital trade agreement that, according to President Trump, will create countless jobs, expand investments in commerce, reduce our trade deficit, promote fairness, and unlock the vast opportunities for growth. Now, these deals are a game changer for our farmers, which is wonderful because our farmers, well, they feed us. And guys, I've got many friends and extended family members who are farmers. And you know, out here in the country, we raise goats and cows, and we raise chickens, and we milk cows, and we grow corn and soybeans. So thank you, President Trump, for taking care of our wonderful farmers and ranchers. And in addition to the Japan trade deals, President Trump also announced that how great the USMCA, the United States-Mexico-Canada deal, and guys, I know I've been, talking about this, and if, the Democrats would just get on with it and do something for our country, we would get this signed, and this is going to bring many more jobs to America. So hopefully that will soon be signed. And they've completed and signed the new USKorea trade agreement that substantially expands our U.S. automotive exports, because it was a terrible agreement before. We were having to pay tariffs, and now it's all being renegotiated, and it's great for both us and Korea, and no more tariffs on our part. So that's wonderful. Then President Trump, he says that we've taken in tremendous amounts of money from the tariffs on China, and there's been no inflation because, China's been incurring that. Plus, President Trump really hopes that the Fed will lower rates, as we all do, to make our economy even better. And if you go back to November 9th, the day that President Trump was elected, we are up close to 60% in the markets. So this is great for our 401ks, and this deal is great for our farmers and ranchers. And just pray that when the Chinese get here on the 10th, that a great deal will be able to be made with them, and it will be fair. And I'll leave a link to the Golden State Times video where you can find this. Now, for those of you following JFK Jr., Kellyanne, well, she just put out a short video showing Abel Danger and the Milkman. Now, she's been very gifted with numbers, and in this short clip, JFK Jr. may have made a very brief appearance as a man that is walking in on Abel Danger's show and bringing a cup of milk. And he has short gray hair under that bald cap, so he makes sure, he knows the camera's there, he makes sure he does not show his face to the camera. And I'll leave a link, guys, and you can just make up your own mind whether or not you think that is JFK Jr. Now, I got some great news for you. Fox is reporting that John Durham has expanded the scope of his investigation, and he's adding agents and resources. Now, according to multiple senior administration officials, as he investigates the origins of Spygate. Now, he's going back to the spring of 2016 to May 2017. That's when Comey was fired and when Robert Mueller was named the special counsel. Now, we all know that Durham needs to go back even further to when Trump came down the escalators on June 16th, 2015 and announced that he would be running for president, or possibly go even further back, guys, because the question is, when did the deep state know that President Trump was running for office? And, because Flynn and Admiral Rogers and a couple of others what I believe is they went to President Trump and they said, look, our country is in trouble and we need you. And if you'll run for president, we will protect you at all costs. So the day that the deep state discovered the plan that Trump was going to run is the day that they started surveilling him and the day that they started their plan to take him down and or out. So, of course, the deep state, they used every available tool to spy on our wonderful president and all of those close to him, and they were doing everything in their power to get Hillary elected. And we all know this, guys. Now, it's also come out on Fox News that Mueller, well, he did go in that meeting with President Trump wanting that FBI director job, and we all know that that's what he had done, but it has come out now that that's why he met with Trump in 2017. Well, President Trump, he was smart enough not to give him the job, but of course, the next day, Rod Rosenstein, he named him head of the special counsel. Anyway, now it was announced on Fox News that the expanded Durham Probe indicates, and this is important, guys, that he has found evidence that likely points to criminal wrongdoing, because Durham, he is not a prosecutor to ask for more help if simply there is no there. And hallelujah, thank you, Jesus. This is getting out to the masses, guys. This is saying, hey, we found evidence, which we knew there was tons of it, but it just needed to be found and presented. So getting this info out is preparing more and more people. Then Hannity goes on to talk about this impeachment nonsense, and he calls it right. He says, this isn't an impeachment inquiry. It is not. This is just the latest attempted coup of a duly elected president by we the people over misconduct that does not exist yet again. So he's going, the Dems' first coup attempt was Russia, and now it's Ukraine. Guys, don't worry. President Trump, he is not going to be impeached because, first of all, he's done nothing wrong. And second of all, the Senate won't have anything to do with this nonsense. Anyway, guys, you know this is war, and this is the deep state's desperate attempt to remove our wonderful president before they get taken down by Barr, Durham, Horowitz, and Huber. Now, when this happens, there will be some civil unrest, guys. We've been talking about this. There may be temporary martial law in some places, and that's why the military is ready to step in. And my advice is just be prepared, guys. Act like a huge snowstorm or a hurricane is about to hit, coming your way. Just have a little extra food on hand, some extra animal food, whether that's dog, cat food, whatever. Have some extra medicine on hand, batteries, flashlights, oil lamps, just in case the power would go out. And I did briefly read where they're turning the power off in California to about 800,000 residents because of the fires, the wildfires out there. Anyway, if they turn the power off, you will be prepared. And you might want to get one of those Patriots flashlights. Guys, I bought one for my husband for his birthday, and it is really neat. You power it up by the sun. It's solar powered, and it has a little place on the end you can charge up your cell phone. So it's a pretty neat thing. It's just a suggestion. You might want to get one of those because they make great gifts, if nothing else. But the main thing is, don't panic, guys. And if you need to, just stay home. If they're rioting outside, just stay home, stay safe. And you know what? I love to read the Bible and pray, and this is how I find peace. So that's some things you could be doing, and just know that this too shall pass. So be prepared, stay calm, don't worry, and trust in God. Now, I'm going to leave you with 1 Peter chapter 1, verses 13 through 16, that says, therefore, prepare your minds for action. Be self-controlled, and set your hope fully on the grace to be given you when Jesus Christ is revealed. As obedient children, do not conform to the evil distress you have had Let me start that over. As obedient children, do not conform to the evil desires you had when you lived in ignorance. But just as he who called you is holy, so be holy in all you do. For it is written, be holy because I am holy. Well, I hope this has been a blessing to you. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you for tuning in. And until next time, this is Doxy Mom, and God bless you all.